Setting goals is so important on your road to success.
This is the dream. This is the goal.
You see that? You won't recognize it. It's called a goal.
Now, why is it so important? Well, if you don't set goals, you don't know where you want to go. I mean, it seems pretty simple, but you must write down these goals. Write them down daily, because then it's a reminder to yourself on where you're heading. Now, my mentor, Mike Ely, says you have to write down your beehive, your big, hairy, audacious goal. And that's where you want to end up. So it's all about reverse engineering. So if you want to get to a certain number of units, like I want to get to 2,500 rental units in 5 years. So I need to break that down into years. So I need to get 500 units per year. Now, last year I wanted to get to 100 units. Did I make it? No. I only got to 98. I say only. I'm very happy to get to 98. We're just too short. But if I had put I wanted to get to 50 units, I probably would have only got to 50 units. It was only the fact that we had that goal to get to 100 that we kept working at that goal. And therefore, you can break it down even more. So it doesn't have to be just business goals or work goals. It can be fitness goals. It can also be family goals. Maybe you want to save up for a vacation. Maybe you want to go on a vacation. Maybe you want to go to Disneyland, Disney World. Then you're writing that goal down and you're working towards it. Okay, we want to go to Disney World in the next 2 years. What do we need to do to get there? Maybe you haven't got the money, so you need to work out how can I get that extra money. It's all about working towards something. How can I get to a fitness goal? How can I lose that weight? Well, if you want to lose 20 pounds, you're not going to lose it in 1 week, but by working on it, you can chip away and then eventually get to that goal. Maybe spending more time with your loved one. Maybe you're going to write down, I'm going to do 50 dates in a year, by the end of the year. You're writing these at the beginning of the year. You can start anytime. Don't wait for January 1st to start writing your goals down. And these goals can change all the time. If you're working towards something and maybe you hit a goal, then start working on your next goal. You're always pushing that little bit. And don't get overwhelmed by your big, audacious goal. It's there to set a target. Don't think it's too far out there that you're never going to reach it. The idea is to break it down and set a time limit. Otherwise, if you write a goal down and don't put a time next to it, then you're giving yourself permission until you'll get to it. So therefore, it's just a dream. One day I'm going to do this. And we all know what happens with time. Time just runs away with you. Before you know where you are, the year's gone, a decade's gone, children have grown up. Time passes you by. There's one thing you cannot get back, and that's time. So by putting a time limit on these goals, you're going to be more focused on them. And you can have multiple goals for different things, and they can change. Maybe your fitness goal or your health goal is to get to a certain weight. And then once you've reached that weight, maybe then you want to do a run, or maybe you're going to train for a marathon. First you need to be able to run a mile, and then you need to be able to run 2 miles, and then 3 miles. You train your way up. It's the same with anything. But if you don't set goals, you just don't know where you're going to go.